this year would be different from the last in a major way. Of course, we have added over 1,000 new students, so that in itself brings about a major difference. So one of the things that I've noticed and seen is that, of course, we have lots more students participating in things. We have more teachers because we have more students in classrooms. So just seeing more students being active around campus and involved in many different things has been one of the major differences that I've seen since, of course, the school year started and the school actually started. So it's been one of the biggest things. What I actually like the most is when I'm conducting a walkthrough and I go to a classroom and whatever the skill is or the content is, it may be something new or something that I've forgotten or that I'm unfamiliar with, and I'm able to sit and actually kind of learn the lesson as the students learn. I actually enjoy asking questions while I'm sitting in there. It's like I almost become one of the students in the classroom, and that's one of my favorite things to do when I'm conducting walkthroughs. That's the thing that brings me the most joy, especially when I'm sitting in there and I'm asking these questions, and then I start to understand. So I'm like, I would feel like one of the students right now. In the next 5 years, I would love to see Klein Cain on the track that it's on right now. Great things are happening around here. And of course, student success and making sure that our students are successful is the #1 goal. And that that encompasses several things. So not just academic success, but just being well-rounded individuals that display our Cat 5 core values. So that's very important to me. I see students, like I stated before, becoming very active in many different things. So while we're also increasing the number of students involved in academics, we're increasing the number of students that are involved in extracurricular activities, the organizations and clubs, and lots of different things that we have going on around campus. So just increased student success is what the #1 goal is. Question. One thing for sure that sometimes I actually say to them, depending on what the conversation is that I actually am very similar to a lot of the students here. I like a lot of the same things that they like. I like to eat a lot of the same things that they like to eat. I get food or buy lunch from the cafeteria all the time and eat that. I enjoy, like, when we play music on Fridays in the cafeteria. I'm enjoying the play selection that the students have chosen. So even with sometimes when I'm talking to them about their cute little outfits or things that they're wearing, I'm like, oh, I have something similar. So just across many different dynamics that I'm very similar. Lots of times you find that our students are very adventurous, and so am I. And they're surprised to hear that, I enjoy jumping out of planes and doing things like that. So it's just that I'm very similar to a lot of the students that we have here. Much older, but still I like a lot of the same things. Funny, because education is not my first career. It's actually my third. And so when I was working my second career in like the healthcare field, I was often working with children. And then I thought, and it was more so in a counseling capacity, but not actual counseling. But I thought, oh, I'll become a school counselor. And then I was like, do you really want to go back to school for a third time? And I said, yeah, I'll do so, because in order to be a school counselor in the state of Texas, you actually have to teach first. So I became a teacher in my pursuit, initially what I thought was my pursuit of becoming a school counselor. And at that time, I fell in love with teaching, and I was like, oh man, this is great. Never did I think I would begin to just love teaching. And so hence my career in education. I started off teaching, and then that led, of course, now to me being an associate principal here at Klein Cain High School.